Hi, my name is Jasmine Marwaha and I'm from the Brampton Springdale Youth Advisory Council. And part of the council, I am the community outreach. What we do is we basically reach out to children who have problems with drugs, violence, alcohol, racism, the common type of stuff that's going on around Brampton these days. And I'm here in Ottawa for the Towards 2020 conference, and it's basically youth and adults working together on trying to make an impact on children's lives.
My name is Tyler Manning. I'm with the Brampton Springdale Youth Advisory Council. We just came from the Toward 2020 Youth Conference. We were here basically representing the Youth Council. Came to network with a lot of different youth organizations, and it's just been great.
In particular, I want to commend and congratulate the youth from Brampton Springdale Youth Advisory Council. BSAC is for youth and by youth that are working to develop and design solutions on issues like youth violence and drugs. Most recently, they held a forum to stop youth violence. It was attended by teachers, parents, principals, Peel Police, and many community leaders, everyone working together to make a difference. Young people in our community are making a real difference in the lives of the residents of Brampton Springdale. Let us use Global Youth Service Day as an opportunity to spread the message. The ideas, the passions, and the dreams of young people have the power to make a difference. Young people are the future of our country. As you come together today at the conference to celebrate youth and to celebrate children, is that no matter how young you are, no matter how old you are, and no matter where you live in the world, if you have that desire and that determination to make a difference, it's the power of doing that, the power of going out there and wanting to make that difference in our community, in our country, and in the world is within each and every one of you. And it is young people that are here today. The reason I think that each and every one of us work day in and day out is for those young people that are here today in this room. You know, so I got elected in 2004 in Brampton, and one of the issues that challenges that the Brampton community has been facing has been the growing amount of youth violence. And when it comes to youth violence, it's not an issue that knows any boundaries. It's not an issue that impacts any one particular community. It takes place from coast to coast to coast. We took a look at some of the initiatives that were going on, and we have the Region of Peel in the back who's done a great job of championing some of those initiatives. People like Kamlesh and the others at the Region of Peel who are doing a great job day in and day out. But one of the challenges that I noticed as the community was coming together to talk about issues that were impacting young people, when I went to the meetings, when I went to the round tables, when I went into the town halls, there were no young people there. And I wanted the youth here today to stand up, to highlight the importance of engaging young people. When we talk about issues that impact youth, whether it's in regards to trying to encourage youth to get involved in programs and extracurricular activities, whether it's trying to encourage youth to develop solutions to stop youth violence, whether it's in regards to getting young people involved to stop taking drugs, whether it's talking about educational programs and the importance of reducing tuition fees. We need to ensure that the voices of young people are heard. But every meeting that I went to, there were never any youth. We need to get youth voices heard, but how are we going to do it? So we came up with an initiative called the Brampton Springdale Youth Advisory Council. This Youth Advisory Council is non-political, it's non-partisan. The most important thing about the Youth Advisory Council is that it's for youth and by youth. It's young people who are actively involved in actually coming together to design and develop solutions on the challenges that they face within their community. And I want to call up two of our Youth Advisory Council members that are here, both Tyler and Jasmine. If you guys can come up on stage for a quick second. These young people have been working actively. We've been able to reach out into every single school in the Brampton community to create youth ambassadors. And we're not just targeting great kids like Tyler and Jasmine, but we are also targeting youth at risk. And how do we get the message out? Well, for all the young people that are here, they know the power of Facebook. They know the power of using tools like Twitter. They know the power of using multimedia tools like YouTube. So just last week when these guys organized a basketball tournament, they had over 200 young people come out. So I asked my office, I said, how did we get 200 young kids out? They said, oh, we just put it up on Facebook.
What we do is we basically reach out to children, youth, teenagers, and we help them with their addictions like drugs, alcohol, violence. We held a show called Culture Shock back in September that was about racism. And we had like a lot of people come out, a lot of performers. We had a basketball tournament. We've had a youth forum actually where we had like inside of, a lot of youth. And it's just a really good thing to get involved with.
And this council is, I really believe in it, what we're doing over here. We can really create change when we have youth stepping up into leadership roles into the organizations, because it's pretty hard. It's not impossible. I know a lot of adults can talk, but it's pretty hard for them to connect with the youth. But if we have other youths that are connecting with the youth, and in that they can become role models for their peers, it just makes sense to have youth. So the next, the next Towards 2020 event, I'd love to see every organization here bring at least 5 youth from their organization.
And I hope that you will leave this conference with that in mind of going out there into your community, going out into the community centers and going out into the schools, and going out and talking to those kids that are involved in sports teams about issues that they care about, and about putting your events that you have on Facebook and on Twitter and on these multimedia websites to create that change. Because when you create change from a bottoms-up approach, ultimately you make that difference. And I know with the talent that is in this room and with the passion and the energy, we as a country are going to be destined for great things.
Well, we learned a lot, and from this event we've got a lot of ideas and insights how to go out into our communities and create change. We're actually going to be networking with a lot of the other organizations and working together to find different solutions.